Mr. Estes.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman, for organizing another round of field hearings. Our previous ones were so successful and insightful as we worked together on the Ways and Means Committee to create the one now passed One Big Beautiful Bill. It quickly became law after we passed it in the House and President Trump signed it on Independence Day of this year. After years of work, the One Big Beautiful Bill is delivering on America First policies that will fuel prosperity and restore common sense to our nation. And it provides a lot of certainty because we know now with the permanency that's in so many of the tax code provisions that people can go out and make the decisions whether you're investing for your business or whether you're an individual looking to maybe buy the new car that you need for your family. Additionally, I'll note for the first time in 9 years, the federal budget saw a surplus in June. Because of billions in new tariff revenue, the tax revenue exceeded spending by $26 billion. While deficits are still a concern, this is a start in the right direction. One Big Beautiful Bill will take our nation down the right path by cutting mandatory spending by $1.5 trillion, which is the largest spending reduction in the history of our country. It also delivers the largest tax cut in history for American workers and their families. One of the most important provisions of the bill is making tax cuts from TCJA permanent. This prevented a 27% tax hike for folks in my district if the Trump tax cuts expired. And they would not see the $2,200 tax increase that would occur January 1. I'm sure that some of them will use that $2,200 on a trip to Las Vegas next year. This prevented, instead, Kansans will now see an adjusted inflation rise in wages from $3,400 to $6,000. They will see more take-home pay as well. Families with 2 children in Kansas can expect to see an increase of over $7,000. And the same families will see an increase in the standard deduction on their taxes, boosting it by $1,500. Without the One Big Beautiful Bill, families would have been negatively impacted by a $15,000 cut in the standard deduction. The One Big Beautiful Bill also delivers real relief for our seniors with a tax cut on Social Security benefits. Every American over the age of 65 with an income under $75,000 will now qualify for a boosted income tax deduction up to $6,000. There's around hundreds of thousands of seniors in Kansas that will be positively benefited by that. The White House Council of Economic Advisors estimate that 88% of seniors will pay no taxes at all on their Social Security benefits because of this tax credit. One valuable aspect of the One Big Beautiful Bill that I had a major part in terms of helping was to make sure that we were expediently expensing research and development costs. So many businesses go out and make investments in order to come up with new ideas, new products, new innovation. And to be able to write that off the year you incurred it allows your cash flow to happen to come up with more new ideas. Mr. Robinson, thanks for your insight for leading and for leading manufacturing at ClickBond. With the passage of the One Big Beautiful Bill, 100% immediate depreciation is made permanent, which allows businesses like yours to immediately write off the cost of new equipment. From your experience on the factory floor, how does this provision impact your decisions around investing in new machinery or technology?
Yes, good question. It pretty much gives us a green light. There's sometimes things with the uncertainty was on hold. This is tell us to accelerate our timeline in terms of expansion, buildings, and innovation and technology, because with being able to write this off of rather quickly, it's almost like a 20% or 21% decrease on the price. So if I spend $100, now it only costs me $79, so it makes sense to invest the money sooner than later, make things happen.
Well, those are great, and that's a lot of what we were looking at was how can we provide certainty for businesses to invest and grow and make the right investment for capital equipment, for research and development, and help make sure that they can then hire more workers and utilize that cash flow to do that. The One Big Beautiful Bill is a historic legislative achievement. It'll lower taxes on Americans, increase their wages, bolster their take-home pay, and protect jobs in Kansas and around the country. It took many hours, often late into the night, working alongside my colleagues here today, but every moment was worth it because the results is a stronger economy and greater opportunity for American families to thrive like never before. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I yield back.